On behalf of the Brisbane Racing Club and Racing Queensland, I'd like to welcome you all here this morning to the launch of the Star Stradbroke season.
We love it up here. It's been a carnival that, for my family, we've been coming up here since the 90s, and it's probably come to fruition the last couple of seasons to bring a good team up here and target some nice races. And the carnival up here is a really good launching pad for the spring in Melbourne. So we've got some nice 2-year-olds coming up. We've got some nice older horses, and you're just hoping to hit the target with a couple of them. It's always hard. It's competitive. You got all the big trainers up here, and locals are always hard to beat as well. But it's a lot of fun.
Closing in is Without a Fight. Without a Fight has taken over and comes right away. Brilliant win from Without a Fight.
Without a Fight obviously was very impressive up here in 2 wins, and Frank the Form obviously in the spring in Melbourne, winning the Caulfield Melbourne Cup. And I think he wouldn't have been as successful in the spring as he was without having had his grounding up here. He was still a little bit raw in his racing up here. He got keen at times. He wasn't completely rounded, but you saw the talent in his wins, but it set him up really well. He was a lot more professional. I think once he got to Melbourne, the horse looked terrific. He was fit and well, and we felt like he had a leg up on the rest of the opposition heading towards the spring.
I love coming home. I've never hidden my fondness for being a Queenslander, even though I've probably lived in Victoria longer than I've ever lived in Queensland now, and very proud to represent Victoria, but I've never forgot my roots, and really enjoy coming home. My best day on a racecourse, winning the Stradbroke, the Derby and the Brisbane Cup all on one day, so that was back in the Black Caviar era, so it was a long time ago. So just to win one of the 3 now I'd be pretty happy with. I wish I wins probably the headline horse. He'll come up and run in the Newman 10,000 and the Kingsford Smith, all being well. We will put in a nom for the Stradbroke. It'll be interesting to see how the handicapper rates him there. But probably more importantly, just the first 2 sprints. They're both terrific races, terrific prize money, so it's certainly not to be sneezed at all. And they're nice sort of lead-ups to a $20 million race.
Queensland Racing's really been heading in a strong direction for a little while now. The prize money's strong, it's very well organised, the tracks are in really good order. This Eagle Farm track was in terrific shape last season, and I think you're getting some pretty good consistency with the weather.
Very entrenched with night racing in Victoria. We race Thursday, Friday, now they're putting on Saturday night. You would think night racing on the Gold Coast venue, I really hope it works for them. Any positivity for racing, which I think is the greatest industry in the world, and I'm all for them exploring different avenues to find a new audience for our wonderful sport.